I have waited a long time for this. This sewing machine was sent to me by the Necchi company as part of their ambassador program. They asked me if I would be an ambassador, and one of the first things I said is, I need to sew on your machines. Because as you know, I will only recommend things that I've tried them and I love them. So they sent me this. I haven't even opened it. It's in the box. Today we're going to open it together. So today we're just going to unbox it together, see what's in here, and see if it's something that I want to keep in my sewing room. So the first thing we see is it does say Necchi, and it says under here, enjoy your passion. We know we do. All right, I'm gonna first go ahead. Here is the packing slip. Let's see what it says. Is that inside we have an NC102D Necchi machine. Here we go. No, these are not my sewing scissors. These are paper scissors. I tell you that it's packaged nice. It's nice and tight. My guess is inside we're going to have all the packing material like the styrofoam, so let's find out. First, the thing about this machine is it's not heavy. I like that. Yes, so it has the styrofoam in the box, so it was nice and secure. Here's the box. It's an NC102D Necchi. Very nice. Necchi is an Italian company that has been for years making sewing machines. My grandmother apparently sewed on these for years when she worked as a seamstress. Pull out all the pieces. Looks like a sewing manual. This looked like the foot pedal. And again, nicely packed. Now it has the handle on the top, so all I had to do is pull it out, pop. Ooh, first of all, I do love this size. So right out of the box, first impression, this is a nice quality machine. It feels good. It is 13 pounds. That you can see. I am not a strong bodybuilder. This is a really doable machine to be able to take with you places. So if you're going to a class, or if you're going to a friend's house to sew, or a quilt retreat, very easy for you to move around with, which is perfect. So now it's time for us to start sewing with it. I'm going to unwrap the cord and the foot. Okay, so the foot has a place right here that it plugs in, and the cord has its place where it plugs in. Now I can plug it into my outlet. So I'm plugged in, and are you ready? We're going to turn it on for the first time. That's a good sound. Let's give it a try. In this window, we can see this first large number is for the stitch number, This is for zigzag. If you're using zigzag, this is the width. And here is our stitch length. So we've already got a needle in here. They've given us the packet of stitches. Before they send this, they will show you some of their stitches, show you that this machine is working, and then they pack it up to go. So I'm going to go through the list. We have, as I roll this forward, I can see that we have our take up lever. So this is our presser foot pressure dial. Okay, let me show you this. This is the part they call the sewing table and accessories. I'm going to slide this sideways, and then it opens. Also, in the back here, here is our packet of accessories. We are going to look at that in a minute. I'm going to put this back on here for now. Cutter. We do have on this side, the place where you can cut your threads. Over here is the thread cutter. There's a little notch and it has a blade there. So as we're sewing, we can just finish our stitch, cut our threads. Here you'll see on the top we have our tension dial. So you'll see right there is the tension dial. Here on the front is the speed adjustment lever. I love that. I love that we can adjust speed. And up top, this is the bobbin winder spindle. That's where we'll put our bobbins, and then we'll push it to the side and we'll fill bobbins. So this is the bobbin winder stopper. Like I said, that will help us. It will stop when the bobbin is full. This will stop the winder from spinning. Now this button here is the pattern group switch button. Of course, our LCD screen, more operation buttons. It's going to allow us to lengthen the stitch or decrease the stitch. And same thing with the zigzag, and of course changing what numbers of stitches we're using. We have the cards that slide out that tell us our stitches. So it's out of our way. I pull on one, here's all the stitches and their numbers. Look at all the fun we can have. There's a second one. We push that back in. This one, look at all the fun we can have. We've got numbers and letters, and I know that this machine has a memory of a certain number of characters, so that would be something great for label making, and that is called the quick reference plate. So now let's look underneath here. Let me try turning the light off. I'm turning the machine off right now. Right here, we've got right back here. And this is called the buttonhole lever. So when we're working on buttonholes, we're gonna take a look at that and see how to use it. We have a needle threader. Can't wait to use that. It's fantastic to have a needle threader. I'm happy this machine has a needle threader. This is here is the needle plate, or sometimes called a face plate, I believe. No, this is the needle plate. Here, down here is the needle clamp screw. So this is the button we loosen and unloosen to change our needle. And the presser foot lever is right here. So that's how we can raise and lower our presser foot. Bobbin cover, that's this piece right here. Bobbin cover has this little black button that we push sideways, opens it right up so we can get to our bobbin. Isn't that awesome? I love that. All right, and we have, this is our spool pin. Here is our spool pin. Very good. That's where we're going to put our thread. This is our hand wheel right here that we will be able to turn this to bring the needle up and down. And I'm going to show you here where I've got us plugged in. Here's our power switch over here. Then we have the power cord socket. Then we have the foot control connector, which is here. That's for my foot pedal. Right, and here is the bobbin thread guide. It's going to show you exactly how to put your thread on. It's showing you here, you put your thread up through the bobbin, push it to the side, and you'll start to wind your bobbin. We also have a diagram here for the upper thread guide on how to thread our machine. This is really useful for new people where you have 1, 2, there'll be a 3. I see a 3 here, a 4, 5, 6, 7. So one of the first things for new sewers and quilters is that you don't know how to thread your machine. This gives you all these great guides. Again, I'm very impressed with that. That means this is going to be great for a beginner. And then of course we have the handle. So the handle is great for carrying. Down here, there is a button that is going to raise and lower our feed dogs. So that is something that there are certain times when we need to use that. Just so you know, it is back here. I know that I primarily use that for when I am free motion quilting. So that's the machine. Now let's look at our accessory pack. This is always the pack that you open it up and you think, what is all this stuff? If you're new to sewing machines, some of this will be a mystery. Now this, of course, all came with the machine. This foot is our zipper foot. This is our satin stitch foot. This is a blind hem foot. This is the overcasting foot. This is the hammer foot. This one is the gathering foot. We have bobbins. And this is the spool holder. So when I put my spool on the spool holder, I will place my spool on, and then I will be putting this on. This, it's like a cap to keep the spool from spinning off. So this is the large spool holder. The other one is called the small spool holder that looks like this. And that also can be put on the end from keeping spools of thread from flying off. Oh, I wondered what this was. This was a mystery to me. Now I know this is the L screwdriver. So that means every time you need to open up your faceplate for cleaning and things, I'm always looking for the right screwdrivers. I'm stealing them from my husband's bench, but this has this side acts as a screwdriver and this acts for the smaller screws as a screwdriver. Isn't that cool? Love that. This is the Edge Quilting Guide. And then you get a pack of needles with your machine. Doesn't that look like gum? I love it. And when I open this up, I have 3 of the needles. 3, I'm assuming they're universal. Oh, they're 11, a 14, and a 16. All right. This is your seam ripper brush. I see the brush. This is great for getting in there and getting dust out of your bobbin. And then you also have a ripper. So you always have a ripper here with you. That's fantastic. Very nice. I am going to keep all of these things in this as they're intended right here with the machine so that I don't lose these. This one is the button sewing foot. I do not know how to use that. We are going to find out. So now we've unboxed the machine. I've had a chance to look at it. And my first impressions are, I really like what I see. This is a nice, smaller machine, easy to take with me. I like the lightweight feature because I will not have to strain anything in order to move that machine or have anybody help me. It has plenty of stitches. I love the needle threader. My overall impression of this machine is that it's a well-built, nicely priced machine for a beginner or for someone who wants a second machine in order to travel. I think it's going to be a real workhorse machine too, and I'm going to be putting it to the test, so you're going to want to check back again because we're going to start doing some sewing with this machine, and I'm very excited to dig in some more. So if you're interested in seeing the different machines that Necchi offers, and they offer plenty more, I'm going to leave a link down below, and you'll also see this machine on their site. Thanks for joining me.